Is Lorelai Gilmore a bad mother? Let's talk about it. First and foremost, do I think that Lorelai is a bad mother to Rory? Absolutely not. But I learned recently that there's a lot of people out there that actually do think that she's a bad mom. So I decided to deep dive into this conversation because it fascinates me. So I went around the other day asking some people in the Gilmore Girls community what they thought of Lorelai as a mother. I compiled the most common answers and I'm ready to present it to the class. My high school teachers are probably sitting here watching this TikTok like, if he would have given the same energy to his Of Mice and Men book report as he is to this, I wouldn't have had to fail his ass. After talking to some Gilmore Girls fans, I put together a list of 5 reasons why people think that she's a good mother and 5 reasons why people think she's a bad mother. Let's start with the common reasons that people think that she's a good mom. Reason number 1, Lorelai is very talented. Do you remember when she made Rory's dress from scratch? Seriously, how many times did Lorelai save the day because she's an excellent seamstress? That's a pretty cool flex. Reason number 2, tell me one time that Lorelai didn't want Rory to succeed in life. In fact, tell me one time when Lorelai didn't want Rory to have the same life that she had when she was growing up. I don't know, maybe it's me. I think a good mom does that. Reason number 3, she gave up a lot to be a good mom to Rory. She pretty much raised her by herself. She had no help from Christopher, she had no help from Richard, she had no help from Emily. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Suki and the townspeople probably came into play sometimes. And Mia Bass played a big role in Lorelai's life as well. But pretty much she raised that kid by herself, and she did it at a very young age. By the way, do you remember when Mia Bass went from this person to this person like we wouldn't notice? Reason number 4, Lorelai was always there for Rory. I can't think of any time that Lorelai wasn't there for her when Rory needed her the most. And reason number 5, Lorelai always supported Rory's dreams. Do you remember when they took that day trip to Harvard? This was actually one of my favorite episodes, and Lorelai was on top of her game when it came to being a supportive mom. Okay, those were some of the good reasons. Let's look at some of the reasons that people think that she is not a good mom. Remember, these aren't necessarily my opinions, they're the opinions of the people that I talk to. I just compiled everything into one video. Reason number 1, yeah, Lorelai, you're gonna date Rory's teacher? I mean, if you really think about it, Lorelai could have easily jeopardized Rory's current and future educational situation. Reason number 2, you could argue that Lorelai is a lot more childish than Rory. Some of the people I talked to called her immature and trying too hard to be the cool mom. Reason number 3, when it comes to relationships, Lorelai, like, how can you get mad at Rory's dating decisions when, like, and remember when she ran away from her wedding and she was like, no big deal, I'll just take a road trip. Reason number 4, when they argued, they were just like, nah, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Legit, Lorelai could go an entire season being mad at her daughter and not saying a single word to her. I wonder where Lorelai gets it from. And reason number 5, people said that there weren't enough boundaries between these two. The people I talked to said that Lorelai was more of a friend to Rory than a mother. And they said that Lorelai never disciplined Rory and she was not strict enough. Now that I think of it, have we ever seen Lorelai discipline Rory? So that's what they think. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments whether you think she's a good mom or a bad mom.